This short lesson will be on entering numbers into the TI-83 or 84 using scientific notation. The keystrokes are identical on the two calculators, as is the layout of the keys, so from here on out I'll only show pictures of the TI-84. Here's our first number to enter, 7.89 times 10 to the 6th. The keystrokes for entering this number are 7.89, second, EE. The last two keystrokes are the crucial keystrokes for using scientific notation on the calculator. They have told the calculator that the number will be in scientific notation, and now the next thing coming is the exponent on the 10. So now we enter the 6. We're done entering the number, but the calculator doesn't know that yet. It won't know we're done until we hit some kind of an operation key like addition, subtraction, multiplication, exponentiation, etc. Here's what the display will look like at this point, though. The calculator doesn't show the times 10 to the 6th. It just writes 7.89E6. This is also the way that you enter numbers into Excel and computer programs. You should always write out numbers using the times 10 to the exponent notation, though. And when we get to actually doing calculations in a following video, I'll emphasize that all the time. Let's do another number. This one has a negative exponent. There's a extra little trick for doing these that it's good to know. Here are our keystrokes. 1.67, second, EE. Now the next thing coming will be the exponent on the 10, but this exponent is negative. On the TI calculators, for a negative exponent, you have to use the little minus sign wrapped in parentheses at the bottom of the calculator, right there. That little minus sign wrapped in parentheses is a way of indicating the sign of a number without doing the operation of subtraction, which is what the minus key that's above the plus sign does. The three keys that have yellow boxes around them here are the three crucial keys for using scientific notation on the calculator. So remember where those three are. And remember, to get that EE, you have to hit the second key first. Now that we have the minus sign taken care of, we can put in the 27. And here's what the display looks like. There's a pretty subtle difference between the minus sign in front of the 27 there and the actual subtraction sign. You can try entering both of them in succession a few times to see how they're different if you want. Now let's see what happens if you happen to use the wrong key for the sign of an exponent. Now remember, this is doing it the wrong way. So first you hit the 1.67, then you hit the second, the EE, and here we're going to hit the wrong key. We're using the minus key there and not the correct way, the minus sign wrapped in parentheses. And then we put in the 27. Now, we did something wrong, but the calculator won't tell us until we try to do a calculation with that incorrectly entered number. So let's try to multiply the number by 5. Hit the times key, then the 5, and then hit enter. And as soon as you hit enter, this screen pops up. It's got a syntax error, is what that means. You can then fix it or just re-enter the problem. You can fix it by selecting option 2 on the screen here. That will take you back to your expression with the cursor at the location of your mistake blinking, and you can correct it there. You select option 2 just by hitting the 2 key. But you can save yourself that error by always using the minus sign wrapped in parentheses for negative exponents. That's it for this lesson. Next up is a lesson on forcing your calculator to display all numbers in scientific notation.